Tinubu goofed full-time by playing into the hands of subsidy rocketers. Dalong says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Former Minister of Sport and Youth and ex-President Muhammadu Buhari's cabinet, Solomon Dalong, has said that President Bola Tinubu played into the hands of subsidy rocketers after announcing the removal of subsidy at his inauguration ceremony. Dalong made the claim during the interview with Trust Radio. According to him, Nigerians are yet to recover from the trauma of Tinubu's action. He also asked the president to reintroduce 50% if it is necessary to remove subsidies. Dalong said, and I quote, he goofed full-time by playing into the hands of subsidy rocketers by making the statement that subsidy was gone and Nigerians have not recovered from that trauma. Dalong also said that Tinubu must defend the Naira because allowing the Naira to float is just like sending a soldier to go to a war naked. The former minister also said that people are in hardship and dying of hunger due to the current hardship facing the nation that needs to be addressed. Dalong maintained that Tinubu's economic policies must have a human face or he might end up like his former principal, Buhari. He added, the promise that Nigerians can sacrifice for the future is unattainable and it makes him look like a wicked leader. He must redeem his name because people are dying of hunger and you're asking them to sacrifice. So if they sacrifice and all die, who will save the future? He needs to save life first before he talks about economic policies. His economic policy should have a human face, otherwise he will end up like Buhari. Well, to an extent, I agree with what you're saying. Sincerely. To an extent that I agree with what you're saying this time. Because the way and manner Tinubu came and announced that subsidies are gone is wrong. Number two, it is not something that they have actually brainstormed upon to say, okay, how are we going to give these people relief? Not what they are doing now, giving, what's it called? Giving one local government one bag of rice to share. How won't you share one grain? That is not it, though. Maybe I'm at all. The way he came outside and said subsidies gone is wrong. If somebody pushed him to say that, the person really for where in the Igbo they happy because that him might be the rise and fall of the president. I'm telling you. Obi and Atiku does not have any good to give to the society. What were the records when in government? Only lies. Tinubu record in Lagos is visible and also have continuity successors. My dear, it's like you don't even understand what they're saying. Nobody called Obi and Atiku name for here. No only call Obi and Atiku name for here. Now Obi and Atiku 9 days for government now. Now then they make you this suffer. Now then they make people this suffer now. Okay. If the masses must suffer to sacrifice, the leaders must sacrifice them. Thank you. God will bless you. I support this your notion with what they call it, with one bag of gari, one bag of gari and one bag of granuts. Yes, this don't laugh at what I'm using to support to. You must sacrifice them more. It is through your own sacrifice that your followers will say, you know what, let's sacrifice. But what did you do? After removing subsidy, you gave yourself 114 or 112 increments in salary. So what exactly are you doing? You are sacrificing the lamb. It just be like say full cow, they will be say if you kill them, people go see food chop, see better meat chop. You go to kill a ram, or you go to kill goat. Okay, all state and federal jets must be commercialized. If these and more benefits are withdrawn from the politician, then most Nigerians will be quiet and exercise more patience. Exactly, God will bless you. Now, so it's supposed to be. You cannot come outside and you're not feeling anything. You know they pay house allowance. You know they pay money for lights. You know they do anything. They come outside and say you sympathize with us. You can never sympathize with us because you don't understand what you're going through. It is the next person that sympathizes with us. The next person who is just the next person who is just a citizen like us. Okay. All the enemies of truth in this country, listen carefully. You are all hypocrites and you are going to pay the price someday. Thank God the government helped destroy this. Okay, thank that your government helped destroy this country to where it is now. What do you mean that your government? Exactly. Let us ask him what happened to the Super Eagle fraud. Over 50 billion naira meant for sport was missing during his tenure. What can he say about it? Oh, okay. All right. He did the right thing. Do not cause confusion. Which right? See, it's just like your children. Nobody is saying that you should not discipline your children. But nobody is also saying you should kill them in the name of disciplining them. You see, discipline them and kill them, they are two wrong things. You understand? The same way you cannot just support a child anyhow. Even if your child go outside, go through, we go slap person, go come outside, come support them. Because maybe it's your only child. What will happen is you have to ask questions. You have to have questions. Tinubu came out and said subsidy is gone without, they have not brainstormed on how they're going to be, the effect. They did not see the effect. I'm sure they just saw audio. They just sat down and talked about the advantages without bringing people together for them to brainstorm upon it and get a set a, what's it called? Okay. Which right thing? Hardship is the right thing, right? Is that the reason the government is in place? Anyway, all of us to the same market. APC government is a failure. During exercise, everyone believed to vote out APC. But once Tinubu come out, there was division. But I think soon our eyes will be open to see very clear. All right. The truth about this matter is he did not do it well. Coming out to announce that subsidy is gone, he not doing well. That is the kind of announcement you will do when you have put things in place, not when you are trying to. At the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to be. And I did we live in a country where, as in, we have, how do I put it? If the government has been nice to the people, have been doing well to the people, haba,